Did you know that India's trade with the UAE alone surged by over 16% to nearly $85 billion in the first year of our FTA? That's a massive jump for our economy. These new trade deals are changing everything for India. Imagine customs duties on many Indian products dropping to zero in key markets. This isn't just theory, it's already happening with our partners. This move opens up huge new opportunities. In fact, experts predict India's exports could jump by an additional $100 billion over the next 5 years, thanks to these strategic alliances. This directly impacts businesses and job creation across the nation. It's truly transformative. So, what exactly is a free trade agreement, or FTA? Simply put, it's a pact between two or more countries to reduce barriers to trade, like tariffs and quotas. This makes goods cheaper and easier to move. For India, FTAs are crucial for boosting our Make in India initiative and expanding our global footprint. They help our domestic industries become more competitive internationally. This is key for our growth. The recent India-UAE Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, CEPA, is a prime example. Signed in 2022, it aims to boost bilateral trade to $100 billion. This agreement is already showing results. Similarly, the ongoing India-UK FTA negotiations are set to open up the significant British market for Indian goods and services. This partnership could reshape our economic ties with the West. It's a huge step. These agreements aren't just about goods. They cover services, investment, intellectual property, and even digital trade. They create a comprehensive framework for deeper economic cooperation. It's a holistic approach. Let's dive deeper into the India-UAE CEPA. It has already benefited sectors like gems and jewelry, textiles, and agriculture. Indian basmati rice and engineering goods now enjoy easier access. Indian companies can now export more without high tariffs, making their products more competitive in the UAE. This means more revenue for businesses and potentially more jobs here in India. It's a win-win. For investors, this means exploring companies listed on the NSE or BSE that have significant export exposure to the UAE. Think about companies in the textile or food processing sectors. They could see growth. The India-UK FTA, when finalized, is expected to be even broader. Sectors like automotive, healthcare, and IT services are poised for substantial growth. India's service exports could see a massive boost. Indian IT firms could gain easier access to the UK market, securing more projects and creating highly skilled jobs. This further solidifies India's position as a global IT hub. It's a strategic advantage. Consider companies like Tata Consulting Services, Infosys, or Wipro, which already have a strong global presence. Easier market access to further fuel their expansion and profitability. This is exciting for investors. These agreements also aim to simplify customs procedures and reduce bureaucratic hurdles. This means faster movement of goods and less red tape for businesses. Efficiency is key. Enhanced trade relations also attract foreign direct investment, or FDI, into India. International companies see India as a more attractive destination for setting up manufacturing units. This creates jobs. The government's focus on FTAs aligns with initiatives like Production-Linked Incentive, PLI schemes. These policies work hand in hand to boost domestic manufacturing and exports. It's a coordinated effort. India is also actively pursuing FTAs with other key partners, including the EU and Canada. These potential deals could further diversify our trade basket and reduce reliance on single markets. Our global reach is growing. The ripple effect of these agreements extends to logistics and infrastructure. Ports, airports, and road networks will need to expand to handle increased trade volumes. This means investment opportunities. Companies involved in logistics, shipping, and port management, like Adani Ports, could see significant benefits. Their growth is directly tied to India's increasing trade activity. Keep an eye on them. These trade deals also mean more choice and potentially lower prices for Indian consumers. Imported goods might become more affordable, benefiting households across the country. Everyone benefits. However, it also presents a challenge to domestic industries that might face increased competition from cheaper imports. Indian businesses must innovate and adapt to stay competitive. It's a dynamic environment. The Indian government is implementing support mechanisms and schemes to help domestic industries, especially MSMEs, adapt to these changes. The goal is to ensure fair competition. They are being supported. This growth isn't just about big corporations. It impacts small and medium enterprises, MSMEs too. They gain access to new export markets, expanding their customer base significantly. This is empowering. The benefits of FTAs extend beyond economics, fostering stronger geopolitical ties and cultural exchange. They build trust and cooperation between nations, promoting global stability. It's a bigger picture. While the prospects are bright, there are always risks. Unforeseen global economic downturns or geopolitical tensions could impact trade volumes. The world economy is complex. Currency fluctuations, particularly the strength of the Indian rupee against the dollar or pound, can also affect export competitiveness. The RBI closely monitors these movements. It's a constant balancing act. Changes in domestic policies or trade policies of partner countries could also pose challenges. Businesses need to stay agile and informed about the regulatory landscape. Adaptability is crucial. Expert opinions vary, but many economists like Dr. Raghunath from CRISIL believe these FTAs are net positive for India. They project sustained growth in key sectors over the next decade. Optimism prevails. However, some analysts caution against potential downsides, like increased import competition for certain small-scale industries. The government's role in supporting these sectors is critical. It's a nuanced view. The success of these FTAs also depends on robust implementation and continuous monitoring. Both India and its partners must ensure fair play and adherence to agreed-upon terms. Governance is key. Predictions suggest that if the